This is Danita Gott for Earth's Natural Disasters. Mine is over the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake in California. It happened on October 17, 1989 at 5:04 p.m. It was a 6.9 magnitude earthquake. The epicenter was located near Loma Prieta Peak in the Santa Cruz Mountains, approximately 9 miles northeast of Santa Cruz and 60 miles south-southeast of San Francisco. The earthquake occurred when the crustal rocks comprising the Pacific and North American plates abruptly slipped as much as 7 feet along their common boundary, the San Andreas Fault System. The rupture initiated at the depth of 11 miles and extended 22 miles along the fault. It affected Northern California, Central Coast, San Francisco Bay Area, and Oakland, centered in the Loma Prieta Peak in the Santa Cruz Mountains. The Nimitz Freeway collapse resulted in 42 of the 63 deaths that happened here during the collapse of the Nimitz Freeway. The Watsonville area received quite a bit of damage. There was about 80% of the houses and structures in that area because it was so close to the peak. It was about 6 miles away from the center of the fault. There were 63 deaths that resulted from the earthquake, more than 3,000 injuries. It's sometimes dubbed the World Series quake because it happened during the Game 3 of the 1989 World Series, the Giants versus the A's. They used to play an evacuation video before every Giants game at Candlestick Park on the hazy, small, barely visible scoreboard screen. Arrows urged spectators toward their orderly line of safety in the unlikely, they always included the word unlikely, case of an emergency. This educated a countless number of people over the years of the proper procedures during an earthquake. The spectators at the game that day had just been through a refresher course right before the earthquake took place, so it was fresh on everyone's minds. The earthquake resulted in about $5.6 to $10 billion worth of damage. It was the costliest U.S. natural disaster in history at that time, the largest to occur on the San Andreas Fault since the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. That was approximately a 7.8 magnitude earthquake. Since the Loma Prieta shock, the U.S. Geological Survey, the USGS, and cooperating organizations have intensified efforts to understand earthquake hazards and apply this knowledge to reducing future losses. Greater attention has been focused on the nation's urban regions threatened by strong earthquakes because these areas have the most people at risk, the largest inventory of structures, and the densest and most complex infrastructure. Communication of earthquake hazard information to the public and to those in business and government responsible for decisions and actions also has been strengthened. The following paragraphs highlight advances and accomplishments of these efforts in the San Francisco Bay region since the 1989 earthquake. The USGS has also taken other steps to bring earthquake information to the public. A 1990 USGS video, When the Bay Area Quakes, vividly explains the cause and effects of the Loma Prieta shock. USGS Circular 1130, Look Before You Build, published in 1995, shows how geologic information can contribute to safer land development in quake-prone areas. A series of 13 USGS fact sheets, published from 1995 to 1997 under the overall title Reducing Earthquake Losses Throughout the United States, explains earthquake hazards in non-technical language. In addition to posting information on quake activity on the web, the USGS routinely provides such data to news organizations. Maps based on these data appear regularly in the media. In other efforts to directly disseminate information and answer the public's questions about earthquakes, USGS scientists participate in media events, conferences, and quake preparedness fairs, and visit local schools. The sources I used to compile this information was thehistory.com, google.com, cnico.com, earthquake.us.gov, and pubs.us.gov. Thank you.